If your trading looks something like this, then you're exactly where I used to be before it all started making sense. Stressed out, bad sleep, pounding energy drinks, scribbling in a notebook, and using every damn indicator I could find to finally make some money. After years of enduring the shit that comes with starting Forex, I finally had that breakthrough moment.
That was me when I was 16. That was obvious, same outfit. That was literally like probably 10 minutes ago. Just put my hat on. But when I was 16, I attempted to become a trader. That's what I wanted to do. It's what my dream always was to make money. Whether it was from doing this or that, I wanted to make a lot of money, and I chose trading. It's the career path that I ended up choosing at that age, and you know, it's the best decision I ever made for myself. The amount of money that I've made from trading over the last 8 years, unbelievable. And I don't think there's any other career path I could have chose that would have had an outcome this amazing. And that's the truth. I know a lot of you guys are still starting out there, and maybe you watch this guy's video and that guy's video, and you have all these different courses and indicators, and you're trying all these different things. It's not gonna work. And I'm gonna tell you why in this video. First thing being, you're overcomplicating things. You don't need 10 indicators. In fact, you don't even need one indicator. I trade every single day, 0 indicators, just pure price action, trends, market structure. That's all I use. And I actually only use 2 time frames, and I'll get to that in just a little bit. But there's this weird misconception with a lot of up and coming traders where, well, the best traders, they must be using indicators. They must be having some tool that tells them when to get in, tells them when to get out. They must be using some type of buy, sell, pattern-based something. It's so false. It's such a false narrative. And I get it, right? Because trading price action hasn't worked for you. But again, it's because you haven't kept things simple enough. It's an easy game. Trading is really not that hard. You overcomplicate things, and it's because of this. It's because your mind, your psychology. You overthink. You get in a trade, you're looking at the money, you don't care about the actual price action, you're not seeing what the candle patterns are telling you, but instead, you're looking at your price. You're looking at the amount of money in the account. You're looking at the $1,000 you start with, shrink down to $996, $995, $980. That's what you're looking at. Now tell me how that's going to help you. How is looking at a number on a screen going to help you decide if the trade is still a good setup, if it's moving in the right direction, if there's enough volume? How? It's not. A lot of you guys have this weird thing where you just have to look at the money amount. If you're up 300 bucks, you're down 300 bucks, that tells you what's gonna happen next. No, that's not gonna tell you what happens next. Sorry to interrupt. If you don't subscribe right now, I will find you. I'm just kidding, I'm not stupid. That's just a number on the screen, it's irrelevant. Get comfortable looking at just the charts, just the patterns, just the candle movements. That's what you have to look at, not everything else. The money means nothing. The banks don't care if you have 20K in the account or $1 million in the account, you're down 300 bucks, you're down 8 million bucks, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna make its move to the up or downside. So that's just a couple of the mistakes that I wish I would have avoided early on, and that's overcomplicating things by having all these different indicators and patterns and different things on the screen because I watched this guy's course and I looked at this guy's YouTube video. I added it all together, and now my screen looks like a big pile of throw up. Yeah, that's not what you want, and that's a mistake I wish I would have avoided earlier. And then of course, the other mistake that I made, and this was one of the very ones, was looking at that account size.
Saying, oh my gosh, I'm down 80 bucks. Should I just get out? I don't want to be down 80 bucks. Should have been profitable right away, I'm gonna get out. Or I'm up 100 bucks, even though I just lost 800 bucks. I'm gonna get out so I can start getting a little bit of that money back.
And that's another huge mistake that I made early on that I truly wish that I didn't. And if I could go back and tell myself at 16, hey, you know, don't look at the money, don't look at the number on the account, look at the actual charts, and don't overcomplicate things, just keep things simple. I would have been making millions of dollars by 17 instead of 19. I mean, shit, I wasted about 3 years losing. Now look, every tip that I've given you so far, it's gonna help you tremendously. I know it will. But if you would like to fast track your progress, become a successful trader and do it fast, all while watching me trade live every single morning, click the link down below. JoinCurrencyCave.com will get you started. Me and my team will work with you hand in hand and make sure you too become a profitable trader in the fastest amount of time possible. Click the link down below. Now, another really big mistake that I made early on was using every single motherfucking time frame that exists. That's the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 45 minute, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly. I was looking at every time frame. I'd go on the weekly and then slowly go down to the 5 minute chart. And it's like, holy shit, do I really need to see every single thing that's happened for the last 20 years? It's irrelevant. Oh, we're at a support. If we look at the weekly, we're at a 10-year support. It's like, does that really matter when I'm scalping on the 5 minute? No, it honestly doesn't. And that's another point we're gonna get into is the style of trading. Am I scalping, swing trading, day trading? Which one's the best? How I started, and you know what I think the easiest path to making money is? as a trader. So once I started using just the 5-minute time frame and just the 15-minute time frame as a scalper, that's when things finally started to take off for me. That's when I finally saw consistency. I stopped overcomplicating things. I wasn't so concerned with what the higher time frames are doing. It's not like, oh, the hourly says to buy, should I really sell here? See, because there I have psychological differences. Now I'm overthinking it because, well, the other time frames don't say to buy, but the smaller time frames as a scalper say I should buy. Only look at the smaller time frames. That's how scalpers need to play. There's no going up and seeing what the daily's doing, the H1. It doesn't matter. And if you guys watch any of my videos on my secondary channel, MambaFx Trades, you'd see I never go to any higher time frames. We start on the 15, start dissecting, looking for higher highs, higher lows. We get in, we get out, we make our money, and I do it very consistently. So there is no need to go up to higher time frames as a scalper. It's just not needed. Here's another mistake that I made. I started off by day trading and swing trading. Come to find out, it's gay. Swing trading's gay. It's as simple as that. To get in a trade and hopefully hits profit within the next week or so, that's boring. Like, you're okay with having results every other week and hoping it doesn't reverse on you 3 days in? That's the most boringest way to trade, and I'm against it in every single way. I tried it at first and it sucked. I'd get in, within 2-3 days, I'd feel good. On the 4th day, it'd reverse on me, I'd break even every single time. So now I just wasted a whole week on one trade. Makes no sense when I can get in, get out, and make a ton of money every single morning. So that mistake for me was to trade any other way than how I trade now, and that's scalping. Scalping is the way to trade. I'm gonna tell you why. If the banks have the advantage, and the banks take most people's money, doesn't it make sense that the longer you're in the markets, the worse your odds are gonna be to make money? It's the truth. Think of a casino, and I'm not trying to compare trading to a casino, but the more time you spend in that casino, the bigger chance you have at losing money because the house has the odds. It's the same thing with the banks. They have a better chance of making you lose than allowing you to win. The longer you're in those trades, the more likely price is gonna reverse. If you're in a buy, it's not just gonna consistently go up all day. It's gonna reverse, it's gonna consolidate. The banks know what they're doing. They're gonna target stop losses. So does it make sense to hold a trade for a week? It doesn't. It does not at all. I'm in and out of my trades in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, I'm in and I'm out, and I've made my money. It's as simple as that. Get in, get out, and stop holding these trades for too long. That's one of the biggest keys. Now, one of the biggest mistakes that I made early on, and I think this is the biggest mistake that most traders will make, is demo trading. I think demo trading is stupid. I think it's pointless. I think it makes no sense. How many of you guys have gotten on a demo account, done so good, it feels so great, you're doing so amazing, switched to live, and got destroyed? I want you to realize this. The people who are successful traders in the industry, they became successful by going live, trading live. Now, I'm not saying going with $100,000 or use your whole bank account. Start small. Use a $30 account, use a $50 account, but use real money because there's nothing like real live action. You can demo and demo and demo all you want, but once you get in there at the live account, all that you thought was cute and easy goes right out the window. I mean this with my heart when I say it. I would really prefer that you trade live right off the jump. Once you get a nice little strategy down, you back test a little bit, go live. Use 15 bucks. You ain't gotta use a lot of money. A lot of brokers will allow you to use small amounts. 20 bucks, 30 bucks. It's not a huge account. You know, if it's a lot of money to you, then maybe you should get a 9 to 5, save up a little bit, and get yourself a $30 account. Start small, but use live money so you know in your head it's real money. Demo trading does not sharpen your psychology, and it never will. Using a live trading account, going and get a funding account, that'll sharpen you up, and it's gonna be trial and error. You're gonna lose along the way, but those losses will make you stronger, they'll make you better, they'll sharpen your skill set a lot more, and they'll give you a much harder head where you're not so emotional and depressed and sad about your accounts, and you'll be doing live all the time. You'll be getting used to it. So I know it sounds crazy and everyone else tells you different. Trust me, I've been doing this a long time. I'm one of the, if not the only trader in the industry that legitly trades every single day in front of people, makes a lot of money, proves it, shows it, and does this. I mean, take it from me. I've been doing this for 8 years. 2.5 years I spent just losing, and yeah, it's one of the biggest keys and one of the mistakes I wish that I avoided earlier. Now look, it's not easy. None of this is easy. I don't expect it to be easy for you. I don't expect overnight progress. You're not just gonna wake up tomorrow and make $1 million. It's not gonna happen. But if you just listen to these 5 mistakes that I've made and avoid all of them now, you're going to see progress week over week. And in the next few months, you're gonna see a lot more successful trades than you would have if you kept doing these mistakes. Because I know a lot of you guys are doing these mistakes. Everybody does these mistakes, I get it. Let's avoid them early. It's gonna help your career a lot. And it's gonna make sure that you progress in a smoother fashion. You're gonna lose less money and you're gonna be a successful trader faster. If you guys are enjoying the content, leave a like, subscribe. If you don't subscribe, your mom gets eliminated tonight, and bad luck for the next 30 years. You won't ever be a successful trader anyways. So hit that subscribe button right now.